Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Cyclone Vapors. We're up here in Kalamazoo now, and one of the first stops we made is at one of our favorite vapor shops, Cyclone Vapors, over on Stadium Drive. And we went in there to get a couple bottles of juice, and ended up going a little bit overboard with what we bought.
So one of the things that was mentioned to me when I went into Cyclone since we were buying juice is the CVMP, the Cyclone Vapor monthly program. That's a thing where you can go on their website, check it out. They do these juice bundles for you to save you a little bit of money and have that delivered right to your house. You can go to vapecyclone.com to find out more about that.
Also, what they offer there is a reward program. And what that is every time you go in there and buy juice, mod, anything, any hardware, juice, anything in that store, it goes towards a free 10 ml of juice. After so many purchases, after so much money spent, you get a free 10 ml of juice, which is really nice. You can also get offered these 10% off cards, and when your purchase is over $59.99, you do get 10% off the purchase. So that's also a nice card to get. You know, everyone loves 10% off, especially being college kids. We like to get discounts. They also have their nice business cards when you walk in there. And I do recommend, before you leave there, is always to take one with you, because they've got the contact information, which is cyclonevapor@gmail.com. And also they have a Facebook, which is Cyclone Vapor. And they also have a website too, which is
vapecyclone.com. And then anytime you need a phone number hookup, that's 269-993-5007. If you ever buy juice there, it's right on your bottle, so you'll never forget it.
Yep, and it's really cool. They offer a lot of flavors there. Before we get to flavors, we're going to talk about the juice bottle sizes a little bit.
All right, you got the 10, 20, 30, and 50 milliliter bottles here. And they have a 100 milliliter bottle in the store that we didn't pick up. But it is a nice bottle for when you really love a flavor. Speaking of flavors, what are you vaping on, Sam?
Right now, I'm vaping on their shark bait. And to me, it really does taste like gummy sharks. That's what flavor comes off to me, and it really brings me back to being a kid again. It's really fun flavor, really fruity, really flavorful, and I can vape on it all day.
And right now I got the strawberry custard. I am vaping on this real hard right now because I love it.
Yeah, we got these how long ago, and they're already halfway empty. They're supposed to last a lot longer, but we are hardcore drippers, so we go through juice like no one else. Now, the flavors, though, is something that's really cool about Cyclone Vapor. They do have some juices there that they already have the mixture set for. So you go in there, they take all their fresh flavors, mix them together, and create good flavors like shark bait or strawberry custard. But they also have all those flavors. They can make you something custom. If you want something different, if you want to mix two flavors together, go off the wall, they can do it for you. There is no ending to the possibilities. They're also one of the only stores to offer you just a straight custard flavor, and I hear a lot of people like that. And I honestly can tell you, this juice is really, really good quality juice, flavorful, and everything goes with it.
And while we're talking about the juice, another thing we like to mention is our hardware. And you've seen our other videos. We've been constantly vaping on these Elite 50 watt devices. We actually got these at Cyclone Vapor. They're good little hitters.
Yeah, they are. They really last long. I can vape on it in the morning till the end. My build right now is at 0.4, and it covers everything. And what's cool about this, they also offer the wire there to allow you to build what you want to. You know, if you like building with 20 gauge, if you like building with 30 gauge, they have something there for you, and you can get it, no problems.
Speaking of getting the most out of your build, we picked up this other thing here. It is a drip tip by a company called 2Puff. And what this is, it's got an acrylic tip here, and it's got a metal base, and you can detach the acrylic tip. Now, one thing I like about this is that it gives you the option to go with a different color should your taste change or should you want to add a bit more personal flair to your device. And another thing I like about this being acrylic is that I don't think that bits of your lip are going to get stuck to this as easily as they would on, say, a metal drip tip like I have here on my Troll.
And what's cool about that, too, is the fact that when you use... Oh, we dropped it. But the cool thing about that is, too, is with this, you can either vape on just the short tip, the stubby tip, or you can actually set, you can put the acrylic back in and have that extra length in there.
And I believe you picked up a couple vape rings, Sam?
Yeah, I'm new to vape rings. I never really had one, but I saw someone have one. He actually got one first from Cyclone Vapors that says vape on. You saw that in a previous video. I decided I had to get one. Well, one went to two, two went to three, and three went to 6 of them. Right now I'm rocking the Keep Calm Vape On in pink, but they do offer a large selection of different ones that say different message on there, funny, that are catchy, or just to start a conversation, just the coloration of it, or what it really is. They also operate too as if you accidentally bump your mod. It's a nice little bump stop because you can sit on a hard table and it's going to hit that little bit of rubber there before it actually hits your mod on there.
Or if you put it over your air vents, it stops some from leaking out on you.
Yeah. Being a dripper, I like putting it in my pocket and you just put this right over the air holes on it and you really don't have to worry about any juice getting in your pocket for the most part, as long as your mod doesn't get turned upside down or sideways. Most of the time though, when I put it in there, it stays straight up. Also, going back to the builds, with that Kanthal, it's key. And that's something, like I said, I talked about it before, I'll talk about it now. Build what you want. They have everything there to do every kind of build. We built it with our new RDA we got, we built it with that, and it turned out great. It's good Kanthal and rocks. It really works really easy. I mean, Zach, he can tell you a little bit more about his first time really building coils for himself and how it really worked out with him.
With this Kanthal that I got at Cyclone Vapor, it really unwound easy in my hand and wrapped around my screwdriver really well. It just went on there really smooth, so being a novice at building coils, it worked out really well for me.
Also, it's important with your build is also the cotton that goes in there. They use good quality Japanese cotton, and that really wicks nicely. Now when you get it in the package, it's going to look like this. It's going to have a nice label on there. It says Cyclone Vapor, so you know where you got it from, and it's going to have 2 sheets in there. I've got one right here that's still together. You can see that it has a nice flat look to it, and it's got a top layer and a bottom layer. Now some people like keeping that on there when they're vaping. My personal opinion, I like wicking it a little bit differently. So what I do is I pull it apart and take those the top layers off, then I can just peel the cotton apart. I don't need any scissors. I can, you know, if I don't happen to have scissors, and then I just roll down my leg, and then I get a nice looking piece of cotton to put inside my coils, no matter how big they are.
Another thing that goes along with coils is RDA selection, of which Cyclone Vapors has many RDAs, many tanks, many other things to get you on the road to vaping the way you want to vape. And something we picked up there today is the Tobe RDA, which, as we found out, is very good for flavor chasing.
Yeah, it really is. Like, going back to RDA selection on that, like Zach said, they have a vast selection. So it's not just one style of RDA there. They have a vast selection on it. If they don't have the RDA there that you want, they can get it for you. It's no problem. Just ask. You know, they say the only stupid question is when you don't ask, because then you just never know. Like, you know, we have the dark horses there, like what we're using right now, which are really nice to build on. They got a nice deep well on them. They also have other ones that are just like some you'd see on like a mechanical mod, just a nice short tip. Me and Zach both like rocking chuffs on there, so we stick with the dark horse, big open airflow. But airflow is not always everything. Now, when we got this Tobe, it was something that we'd never really messed with before. It's weird. Me and him like to go with clouds. You can see he's got a troll on there right now. But we really wanted to test out the limits on it. So what we did is we went and bought one of these. Now what's cool is it comes in the package is nice casing around it, nice foam, so you know it wasn't beat up when it was being moved. Also comes with a screwdriver, extra O-rings to put on your RDA. And if you've never dealt with one before, they actually have O-rings on the bottom to keep it sealed so that you don't get that extra juice dripping out the bottom. No one likes extra juice dripping out in their pocket. It's a good quality RDA. It's solidly built. You can tell they really put the effort in. They got their custom engraving on there for being a Tobe. And it's a really modern looking RDA. It really has really good build on it. I mean, I took the 22 gauge you actually bought, did a 7 wrap build. It ohmed out, what, 0.3, 0.4?
Yep.
And really, it's, for someone that's a cloud chaser, this might not be the RDA for you. But for someone that really likes to enjoy flavor or really likes to switch back and forth between flavor and clouds, depending on your mood, I know that's how I am, it's a really versatile, good piece of equipment. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Zach vape on this. And what I'm going to do is too is I'm going to stick in our little 2-puff on there, just so you can get everything, you know, every little bit. Plus you can see how it just easily swaps in. I mean, you can swap in, we got another one right here, you can just take it, pop off the 2-puff after he gets it on. Oh, he pulled it right out. All you do is pop off the 2-puff, drop in yours. It's really nice.
But I am going to stick with the 2-puff. Just going to drip a little more of my strawberry custard in there. And at 0.3 resistance, it doesn't want to work while I was doing pass-through, so I'm going to drop that down to about 36 watts.
I can really smell that strawberry custard right now too. It's a really good scent. I mean, I love that smell.
It's just a bit stronger than what it is in the Troll, that flavor. But it's good for chasing the flavor. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, you get that good flavor in there, along with the restricted airflow allows it to circulate in there. I'm gonna let Zach talk a little more, but actually with the unique top that has on it.
Now, the top of this, it's conical shaped, which goes along with the posts are uneven. The middle one's raised a bit so that your coils sit at an angle. And what that does is it creates like a swirl effect, like a cyclone vapor. So what that does is it makes the flavors mingle together a bit more, and it shoots it right down into your tongue.
Yeah, and if you don't know what we're talking about with the conical top, like that, like he's showing you, is I'm going to pull apart his Troll right now real quick. And I'm going to pop off the top. In there. They don't like to play nice sometimes. If you actually don't know, you can actually take your puff top and press out the top on a Troll. And you can see how on this one, it's a flat surface. So for someone that's going after big airflow, it's great because you're getting that airflow right in there. For someone that wants the flavor, that conical top, like you said, allows it to cyclone in there and create a different amount of airflow in there to create a good flavor. But all in all, everything we've gotten there, it's beautiful. And plus, some too is we notice about these bottles is they're really squishy. So you can go in there easily, squeeze some juice in there. They don't have to. You can let it drip in there. Plus, they got a nice form to the top of them, so all that juice comes down and goes in your drip tip. So you don't have any of that extra little juice just sitting in the bottom when you're done with it, and you're like, I just ran out of juice. I need just to get that little extra out of there. You can get it. It's not hard. It's really, well, I mean, it's easy.
Yeah, it is.
They offer so much stuff there. They offer mechanical mods. They offer, like I said, they offer bling mechanical mods. You know, me and Zach stay more towards the black kind, the flat black, or the black kind, where it's just a little bit low key. But they offer ones out there that are really, you know, they shine in a crowd. So of all the people out there with a mechanical mod that's really kind of dull, you know, just like to stick to low key stuff, it actually comes out and you have that nice conversation starter where you're like, hey, I like that mod. It's really bright. It's chrome. It's got gold on it. It's got bling. It's got little bitty diamonds or something like that. They have it. And it's really cool to look at them. And when you walk in there, you can just have this whole ambiance to take in. And the cool thing about to me was the positioning in the store. Everything is organized in there so you can go right to what you're looking for. It's not all spread out. You don't have RDAs and then you've got something different. You've got everything organized properly. And that's what's cool about it. You can check out, actually on their website, you can go in there and check out their RDA selection. You can check out their juice selection. And I do recommend it. Just go check out their website. It's the easiest way to look at it. If you don't really want to go in, you're nervous, or you just don't know what to do, just go on their website and check it out. It's really cool.
Anything else from you, Sam?
No, and that about wraps it up for us. But yeah, we do appreciate having a good brick and mortar vapor shop in Kalamazoo. And it really works out for us, gives us that feeling of being at home again. And I do appreciate everything that they do for the customers. Everything is there, and it's perfect.
So be sure to stop in, see Cyclone Vapors on Stadium Drive, or head over to their website at vapecyclone.com.
Or check them out on their Facebook at Cyclone Vapors. We do recommend it, and you won't be regret this decision. All right?
All right.
But yeah, that's everything from us. Thank you everyone for watching the video, and vape on.
Vape on.